Every single one of us is a world. And if we can develop a world that will not fall, that was really perfectly timed. The greatest fear for humans is change because we can't control it. Resistance to change is what's holding you back in your life. So I'm going to tell you exactly how you can shift the leverage from it being too painful to change, because that's familiar, to it becoming too painful not to change, even though it's unfamiliar. Yes, change is the only guarantee. Everything that comes with it, all the ups and downs in life, only can knock you off of your feet if you don't expect that it will come. A lot of us live in that ignorance. We hope something will never change. The conditions of a life, a season, that it'll last forever. And of course, it never does. Just because you don't know what's coming doesn't mean it's not healthier than the current version of your life. What if you adapt to it so well, to the extent that it doesn't control you? What it means is you're willing to understand what truth looks like and what change is molding you to become. Life is hard whether you want it or not. It's going to be heavy if you choose to Netflix and chill and not listen to your obligations and your duties, or it's going to be hard to actually perform heavy lifting every day. What weight would you rather carry? The first question for you: what if 10 years from now my life is exactly the same? Even 5 years from now, 1 year from now? Let's talk about the cost of staying the same. There is a cost to me not deciding. Indecision is a decision. It's not safe. And that's the next question. What opportunities are here that I'm not choosing to take? I lean into what is unfamiliar because it takes courage to ask, what's on the other side of darkness? Am I going to be okay in that darkness? It's like swimming in the ocean. You don't know what's under you. It's just pitch black and blue, like bruises. You think there's pain there, not realizing how strong you get on the other end. We talk about potential a lot to decide, what am I willing to become? And it's all about, am I willing to swallow a hard pill that is the truth? There will always be a new moment in which to accept another truth. Can we go 15 minutes without telling a lie, without perpetuating a story that is in some way regarded through our own experience? Most of the time, we'll see things as we want to see them, not as they are. The truth stands. Lies, they're the ones that tumble.
I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow the house down.
I want to be the one who builds out of rock. If we can create a strong foundation, then we will outlive every change. We are not in control of our environment, of those who can influence us, and the things that happen in the world at large. Only God is. And when you can surrender that control, you're more capable of turning towards what you can control. When I don't control things, they're even better than when I can. The Serenity Prayer has helped me greatly with this. When you have a sober view of life, when you can see yourself with your limitations and your weaknesses, your incapacities, where you fall short, you will have so much more strength in that vulnerability. That is humility, the first virtue. What you can do when you've realized that change is the only guarantee in life, that the only way you're going to succeed is being as close to it as you possibly can, and you do have limits, is setting yourself some goals to actually get closer to that version of yourself that you want to become. And when you do that, you can tell friends or the public at large, that's why YouTube helps a lot when you want to post every week, that that is the goal you've got. And if that doesn't keep you on track, you can just heighten the risk. You can say, okay, best friend, I'm going to give you $100 if I don't do this by the end of the month. Shift the leverage from it being too painful to change to it becoming too painful not to change. Once we start to see things as they are, not as I want them to be, life really becomes so beautiful. And I hope that you can have that. We don't have to be so serious all the time. In German New Medicine, a conflict stops being a conflict when you can laugh about it, when you're no longer a victim to it. It's just about taking life more lightly, being able to play. I hope that you will have the courage and the willingness to hold what hurts, even if it's briefly. Look at the truth, consider it, and then embody it. There is a God out there who, even in the hardest lessons, knows that my outcome will be that I'll be stronger, that I'll be healthier, that I'll have better community. There's always a reason, and I only hope you will say yes to the truth and then see what it makes of you. It's worth it. It's worth it. Anyway, I know this week is different, but I wanted to share that with you. That's what this channel is all about. It's about the truth. Subscribe if you also want to become a woman of virtue and vitality. This is the heart of the matter. It's the first, last, only, and best day of your entire life. You are the only person in your own way. I want to coach you if you want to be better. I'm here for you to become better. Until next week, as my grandma always said, harden not your heart, love and serve each other.